Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Tonight is Wednesday, March the 4th of 2015, and tonight we will be upgrading my Samsung Galaxy S3 smartphone to a Intel 486 DX2 CPU, clocked at 66 megahertz. Now there's really nothing much to this. I already took the back cover off. All you have to do is here's the back of it. All you have to do is just put it in just right, and here we go. Okay, what this video is really about is I got to thinking, you know, I've got these two boxes of computer games, and these boxes I believe contain quite a bit of computer games that I collected as a child that I probably haven't even played since I was a child. Most of these are those Kidsoft games that I would get at the Toys R Us across the street from Carolina Circle Mall back in the mid-90s. And these were like rebranded computer games. In fact, here I'll show you, a lot of the Gus series games were rebranded Kidsoft Select series. And in fact, these didn't even come in full boxes. They just came in a sealed CD, and that was it. You just got the case, and that was it. So, we're gonna go through these boxes and see if we can find some stuff. We'll load it up on my Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT and see what we get. We will not be loading this onto the Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT. Glad I didn't break anything. Alright, let's go through here. Oh, this is a good one to start off with. I actually remember getting this. The Ugly Duckling, as told by Shannon Gilligan. Experience the Ugly Duckling search for happiness with 60 delightful characters that talk, sing, and dance. Alright. We gotta have at least a 386 processor. We have way more than enough for that. One way I can tell if I played these games a lot as a kid is by looking at the back of the CD and see how many scratches are on it, because when I was a kid, I had this awful habit of, we'll just take the CD of SimCity 4 Rush Hour. Well, no, we're not. It's not in there. We'll take the CD of Lego Racers, and I would just plop it on top of the 822 when I was done, and I would get in so much trouble with my dad for doing that. In fact, I even got threatened to be grounded for even thinking of doing that. But I still did it anyway. Never did get grounded, though. But I digress. I would, basically, what I do is I check the back of these discs to see how many scratches there are. This one, in particular, looks almost brand new, meaning that I probably only played this like once, and that was it. So, we'll go ahead and load this one up. Move on over here. I think we'll probably have to install it first, though. It's a Windows 3.1 based game, so it's probably not going to have an auto run. Okay, it's usually either setup or install. I will create a new program group, Morgan Interactive, for the Ugly Duckling. Okay. No, I don't want to read. Alright, now I forgot what the... Morgan Interactive, okay. Ugly Duckling, let's see what we got here. Looks like it's going to be quick time based. That duck doesn't look ugly, he just looks a little dumb. Okay, I don't remember this at all.
My name's Morgan.
Old Apple, apparently.
Morgan? You're not playing with that computer again, are you, huh?
What?
Yes, Mother. Make you go blind. You sit too close. Everything's cool, Mom. Click here if you want to play with the Ugly Duckling characters.
How is his mouth not
Here
moving?
if you just want to sit and watch. Click here for some other choices, like songs. Click right here if you want to quit.
What is he, Garfield? We'll play.
It was the best part of summer. Down near the marsh, next to the farmhouse, a duck was sitting on a very important project.
Whoops! I think they're finally about to hatch.
Wow, stellar voice acting.
Quack, 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 quack. Wow.
Where's the ugly one?
Quack, quack.
Okay. The mother duck doesn't do a darn thing.
Quack.
Oh no, is this gonna be a song?
Quack,
I hate songs in games, well, most of the time.
quack. Quack. Quack,
Oh, come on. What?
quack, quack.
Okay, apparently escape takes you back into Windows. Okay. But since I'm an impatient person, we'll go to another game. Because, yeah, we don't have much time. CD-ROM Fun Pack. I remember this one being a bizarre one because, in fact, I actually tried loading this up in on another Packard Bell similar to this one a couple of years ago, and apparently I found out why I never played this much, because this is very CPU dependent, and anything above a 486, these games are going to play way too fast. So on a Pentium like that, forget it. So it's got a fingerprint. I don't know how old that fingerprint is though. Has like it has a Pac-Man clone in it. Maui Mallard and Cold Shadow. What? I'll have to do this one off camera. This is a Disney game, and they might not like me posting their stuff on YouTube. Greedy little butts. It's like I did play it a little bit. I just don't remember anything about it. I'll play that one later. I remember this show on PBS back in the late 90s, Wishbone Activity Zone. Now, this one I can tell you I did not play much. I can't tell you why I didn't play it much. I must have gotten bored. Mall Tycoon 2, that's a little too new for the Packard Bell. Backyard Baseball, the only backyard junior sports series of humongous entertainment I ever got, and I wasn't really impressed because sports are not my thing. Print Artist. Yeah. Shocky the Wolf. Do I remember this one? It looks like some kind of a beat 'em up. Well, and case sure isn't in good shape. Is that Duster? Let's load this one up and see. Copyright 1996. Is this an auto run? Probably is. Guess not. Oh boy. this DOS? Yeah, it is DOS. And we'll go into DOS. Played a few DOS games back in the day. I think I always did them through Windows, but now what was the directory it created? And why won't my camera focus? There we go. I'll just do dir with the W switch. Ah, yeah, it's just Shaky. Two eyes. Okay, I guess we'll go through the setup. Yeah, I don't remember this being DOS, but I really don't remember this game much anyway. Sound Blaster. Whoa, yeah, I think I have IRQ set to 5. Oh well, these DOS games are hit and miss when it comes to sound card configuration, so we'll... There's supposed to be sound here. I just turned the speakers way up, so if there is sound, we might get the crap scared out. Okay, we got sound. There was a called Shake that was ruled by a brave leader named Shaky the Wolf. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. One day, a powerful villain appeared called Midnight Sword, a vicious lion warrior who was determined to bring chaos and destruction to all of Shake, kind of like what Walmart did when they came to Greensboro. Shaky the Wolf... Okay, let's just skip this. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, there's definitely sound. And there's definitely a lot of cutscenes. Okay, can I have a... Can I set to use my joystick? Yes, I can. Maybe I can't. Okay, I gotta calibrate it. This... Okay... Okay, I guess that's that. Maybe we'll get to play this someday. Okay, looks like some kind of a platformer. Okay, that's an enemy apparently. Like a platformer slash beat 'em up. I'm not remembering this, but I do know I bought this game years ago. Oh great, there's a power-up and it's in the spikes. And he's not in a good position. Nice music though. I'm gonna assume that turtle is not a good thing. Okay, it's one of those. Okay. Okay, how do I... Yeah, how do I pick that up? And how do I not... Okay, I guess we're not going to pick it up then. Oh, there we go, you have to crouch. this thing? Who told you to come here, little boy? What a nasty guy. Ha ha ha, I'll let you know this is your last day. Okay, this is apparently a boss. And I'm probably gonna get killed. Oh, that was unusually, simple. Just keep hitting them and you're... Oh, I just noticed we have a time limit. And we're dead. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, apparently it's... You commit suicide by it to exit the game. Yeah, I can swear, I swear I got this game back in the 90s. And I've had it ever since, but I don't remember anything about it. I probably never did play it because I couldn't figure out how to configure the sound card IRQs. So I was too young for that. Okay, let's get out of this thing. Back into Windows. And while it's rebooting, we'll find something else to play. Bricks, I kind of remember that. Yeah, I do. Kind of a Lego style game. Kid Riffs. I actually do remember this quite a bit. Haven't played it in a long time though, but basically what this game is, it's a game that teaches kids music. How to play music, how to write music, how to become a singer in a rock and roll band, how to have a million girlfriends, go through drama, that kind of stuff. Okay, I made that part up, but it teaches you how to play music. I don't really feel like fooling with that tonight. Custom car designer. I got this for Christmas in 1997 from my aunt. I remember this very, very well. Disc is not in there, but I think I know where it is. Kid Ventures, the Wanderoos Go to Town. Kid tested. I vaguely remember this. Let's check the back of the disc. Copyright 1994. Apparently it's also an audio CD. See a few little hairline scratches, but not much, but we'll give it a try. Got nothing to lose except hard drive space, or in this case CF card space. And seeing it's an old one, we'll do this again. Okay, must be install. There we go. Alright. Nose is all running for some reason. I must be going through all those old CDs, all that dust. Okay, let's see if I remember anything about this. Boy, my start menu's getting full. Okay, where did it put it? Here we are.
Yep, Sam. My name's Pocket.
My name is Tails. I'm her twin brother.
We live in Treesamore Forest. We love to explore and eat popcorn.
We're Wanderoos. And we're on our way to town.
Where there are
Not
lots of cool things for
remembering
you to
it
discover.
yet.
And in town, we can play our favorite game, hide and seek. You want to play?
But wait, we have to go to our treehouse first.
And the rest is for you to discover. Let's go.
Oh, and if you need help from us, we're just a click away.
Why do their voices keep echoing like that? It's creepy. Okay, what do we do here? We've got some kind of bed. What do I do? Oh, there's a mouse hole. Okay, it must be some kind of dress-up thing. Okay, we'll do this. Give them hair. Eyes, well, glasses, I guess. And I guess we can give him a name. What should we name him? Bob Barker, because I like The Price is Right. Come on. Well, that was pointless. And now, how do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Oh, that. Okay. You go ahead and do that. I'll click on this door and see what happens. Okay, we'll click on this school. America. Okay, we got a TV and VCR. Let's click on the VCR and see what it does. That was completely pointless again. Okay.
Black. Brown, white. Primary colors, blue, red, and yellow.
Oh, this is teaching us
White.
stuff.
Primary colors, blue, red, and blue.
Apparently you can't draw. Huh. Well, then that's not much fun.
Circle.
Yeah, I'm not remembering this game, guys. As a matter of fact, we'll do an Alt F4 and get out of here. Nice music, though. Alright, let's destruct another game. Well, that's not very nice. Don't tease me like that. Thank you. Ugh, rude. Okay, now what? Monster Lab. Build memory comprehension and pattern recognition skills. Okay, I really don't remember this either. It's got a bunch of scratches on it, though. CD, on the other hand, does not, so I'll play that some other time. Okay. Davidson's Kid Phonics. I remember the Davidson company. Can't really remember the game. Teaches reading through sound and song. Let's check the back of it. Nothing. So it's another one I didn't play much. Maybe there's a reason I didn't play all these that much. But these are probably relatively cheap back in the day, seeing that they didn't even come with a box. Willy Wabbit and his magical books. Microsoft Windows compatible. I love that logo there. Not much there. The Sims, Rugrats adventure game. That's actually really difficult, believe it or not. Freddy Fish 5, last Freddy Fish game, actually. Hard Truck, the first one. Date You Were Born. Sims 2 University. Sims House Party. As for an old CD labeler I had back in 2007. No longer have it. I wish I still did. Putt Putt Joins the Circus. Putt Putt Pep's Birthday Surprise. Motocross Madness 2. There's no CD in here, and the CD is actually pretty much destroyed, unfortunately. That's a shame. That's a good game. Road Adventures USA for Windows 95 or 98. That game was pretty difficult, actually. Printmaster Gold Deluxe. Mall Tycoon 1. Simpsons Cartoon Studio. Oh, we got a loose disc. Test Drive 5. Huh. Alright, getting there. What do we got in this box? Arthur and Friends is actually an audio CD. Test Drive 6. D.W. the Picky Eater from Living Books, one of their later ones. Photos from my 2003 beach trip. Running out of stuff here, folks. Living Books, Arthur's Computer Adventure. I remember I got that in 1998. A sealed copy of Corel Web Designer. Got that a couple of years ago. WordPerfect Suite 8. Sims Hot Date. Sims the Original, which hard to believe that's 15 years old now. Sims 2. Totally Legal Windows 95 Upgrade CD I burnt back in 2005. Toy Story, the action game. Airport Tycoon, that game was stupid. Outlook 98, this came with the Toshiba Satellite 2505 CDS, if you can believe that. Works 8.5. Monopoly Tycoon, Thrillville, Crayola Magic 3D Coloring Book, Microsoft Golf, Alien Arcade. Did I ever play this one? Looks like I did a few times. Let's load it up. Once I get my camera plugged into a wall. Alright, let's load up Alien Arcade. Again, this is probably a Windows 3.1 style game. No, not the floppy drive. There's nothing in the floppy drive. There we go. Added applications to the program manager. This is Windows 95. Get with the times. Okay, Alien Arcade. Let's see what this is all about. In space, you can't hear chickens clucking. Okay. Is there supposed to be sound? Because I'm not hearing any. But you can hear aliens having fun at the Alien Arcade. Oh, there is sound. Okay, click on the Alien Arcade game you want to play. I'm not really remembering this. Okay, Stink Snakes. Turn nasty stink snakes into happy faces by throwing pies at them. Okay. Simple enough. much basic stuff here. It's probably intended for children, I imagine. Not really remembering it though, but it does seem pretty good. Okay, can we get out of here? Okay, nerdoids. Probably should have. Okay, obviously I did something horribly wrong, but still got a high score. Okay, we'll try this. Really ought to be reading the instructions here. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I guess I wasn't. Okay, enough of that noise. Fungus Patrol. You're on patrol to keep the mothership free of fungus buildup. Story of my life. Okay. This is interesting, I guess. Okay, why can't I get that? Okay. Okay, now it's getting faster, I think. And I'm bored. It's a weird noise. Andromedroids. Goal is to keep the Andromedroid factory operating smoothly. I sound like Spy Fox there. What am I doing? That is an awful noise. Wow, I didn't even score a darn thing. Okay, last one. Catch the falling quasar clutches and bounce them into bed. Okay, just missed one. Okay, apparently I shouldn't get the banana peels. Kind of reminds me of that Lasagna from Heaven game that the Garfield website has. I think I like it better though. Okay, enough of that. It's okay, I guess. Don't really remember it. Alright, what now? Well, we were in this box, weren't we? Okay. Sims Unleashed. Just me and my mom. Jones in the Fast Lane. It's not from my childhood, but it's there. Another one not from my childhood, the DOS version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Software for my old 2005 Kodak EasyShare digital camera. Just me and my dad. Sims Living Large again, somehow I have 2 copies. The Smelly Mystery, it's a good game. Snapdragon. Windows NT Workstation 3.51 of all things. Found that at Value Village a few years ago. Surprised the heck out of me when I found it there. Streets of Sim City, Sims House Party, Humongous Classic Collection, Rugrats Print Shop, Sims, and Street Atlas 2004. Well, we're out of games now. So I guess I might as well end the video here. I'm getting to, my voice is getting worn out, but yeah, it was a nice look back at some games I'd forgotten about, that I still don't remember, but there you have it. This is Billy Gore signing off.